Boom. I'm leading the show. Boom. Perfect.
Okay, so boom. Right? Cheating happens all the time, every single day, every single second of every single hour, right? Let's lay down the groundworks, right? What, in your opinion, is the definition of cheating?
The definition of cheating is doing anything that you know that you don't want your partner to know about. That's cheating.
Yeah. Anything that you wouldn't feel comfortable saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't want your girl to know that you're trying to be friends with Sarah online.
Damn it, Sarah.
Okay.
You know? Because you wouldn't say it. So, and I think that's a beautiful definition. Me personally, I think that's a beautiful definition. Because some people might say, well, we didn't have sex. But y'all sharing pics, though.
Yeah.
Or it was just head.
Oh.
Or
it was
maybe
just a tip.
Yeah, it was just the tip. So I think that that's a better definition, right? Anything that you wouldn't feel comfortable telling the person that you're with.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, right? Okay, so boom. Who do you think is cheating more in 2020? Men or women?
No, it's equal.
You think it's equal?
It's nobody. People think that women don't cheat as much as men.
Let them. Then what's your opinion on that?
And vice versa as well.
Yeah.
Well,
for
actually,
sure.
no. I'm pretty sure men get the worst rap ever when it comes to cheating. I feel like.
Yeah, because I think I could be totally wrong, but I think that we're more likely to get caught.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but we're not the brightest when it comes. We're not the brightest when it comes to the planning, the scheming, all the things that go behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely right.
So I think that we're just getting caught more often.
Yep.
I would say this, right? I would say this. First of all, why do you think women cheat?
I think women cheat if they're not being satisfied emotionally. Like, if a man's just like, oh, I'm going to get you some shoes, I'll give you money, this and that. Oh, it's not just a materialistic
Being
arrangement.
dismissive of you as okay.
Like you have to be present. You have to be there.
Right.
How else are you going to bond?
Yeah.
And women like to bond, I feel. I mean, men like to bond as well. I mean, I think
everyone's different. Everybody's different. But so basically what you're saying is that neglect, we'll just sum it up.
Yeah.
Neglect usually for women leads to the cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
What about men?
Personally, I think men probably fall into just a few categories, right? I think that the reason why men cheat is because we're not used to attention. We're not used to getting compliments. We're not used to being wanted as much as women are.
Okay.
So what happens is when a man is confronted with this opportunity, right? And mind you, I'm not justifying. When I say this, I'm not justifying. Okay. I'm just saying why sometimes it happens.
Right.
Is that a man isn't feeling appreciated on a day-to-day basis, right? He's also being dismissed. And because he's not used to just being wanted, when he is wanted by somebody else, it's like, this is an opportunity that I might not ever have again, Okay. But maybe it's not that deep. Maybe it's literally just like wrong place, wrong time, smashed. The last category I would probably say for a man is probably an ex. Those toxic exes that just creep back in. So I think that that's probably the three basic ones, but everybody does it for their own reasons, right? Yeah. But boom, back to the original thing, right? Who do you think is cheating more in 2020? You said that it's equal.
I think it's.
You think it's equal these days?
I think it's very equal.
I think I have a different take on it. I think that, right? I'm going to just use this as an example, right?
Okay.
A man walks into Walmart, sweatpants, maybe a little grease on it. He says, who wants to fuck? Who's going home with him? You know what I'm saying? If a woman, same gray sweatpants, same little grease right here, says who wants to fuck at Walmart, you see what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, so basically,
Reason being, you have to take in account appearance.
right. Okay, so what I'm saying is, even if a woman is quote unquote less attractive, she still has more opportunities than a man to execute what she wants to. Like a man, like a man might want to cheat, but his availability of actually going through with it is not as available as women in 2020. And a lot of it has to do with, it's kind of our fault, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like we're just constantly in them DMs, you know what I mean? We're constantly just like, please, just I'll drive 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Let me eat the butt.
Bro.
You don't even have to do anything back. So it's just kind of like, it is our fault too, because, you know, we are providing the supply. You know what I mean? We're providing the supply.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if I had to boil it down, in 2020, I do believe women are cheating more only because they have the availability or the access to cheat more often than men. I'm not saying that men ain't cheating out here.
Oh, yeah.
Men are cheating. No. But also, like, it's only really, if you look at it on statistical basis, I think it said, like, only, like, the top 15% of men are sleeping with, like, 70% of women or something like that. Like, It's a pyramid. It's 1,000% a pyramid. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pyramid scheme.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Go.
I'm going to say that men definitely have all the opportunity in the world.
For real?
Because they can go onto the dating apps.
Okay.
They can go to, I mean, even now, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, get-togethers and clubs, and I don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah, it's weird.
And stuff.
There's weird things happening.
But people are pulling,
right?
People are pulling constantly.
But my whole thing is this, right? Ask any guy out there, right, who has a dating app. What's his inbox looking like? What's his matches looking like? And now get a female, right? What's their inbox looking like? What are their matches looking like? You see what I'm saying? It's like even if the guy wanted to cheat as much as anybody else, his opportunities of doing so, because here's the thing, in my opinion, women are able to select. It's more like guys will take what they can get.
Yeah.
As desperate as that is, they will take what they can get, but women can select. There's not that scarcity.
That's true. I really wouldn't know what it's like for a man on a dating app.
So if anybody wants to find out what it's like to be a guy on a dating site, go ahead, make a fake profile, get your homeboys' pictures, go on a dating site. For 1 week, you will fall into a depression.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Anybody out there, do it. It's depressing. People don't really understand the power of attention and what that does to a situation. Okay. So if you are at a state of mind, your state of mind is scarcity, right? I might not ever have this opportunity. That's going to change your mind and what you feel like is acceptable to do. Are you going to take advantage of that situation? Are you going to turn it down? Or are you thinking to yourself, "What? This happens all the time." Mm-hmm. You know, I'm swatting these dudes like gnats. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whereas like a guy gets that DM, he's like, oh, "What? Somebody slid in my DMs? Never." So now his mind is now gearing towards, this is scarcity. This is an opportunity. I'm going to take it if I can. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, really.
Super unfortunate.
I don't know how the women, again, I'm going to find out. I don't know how the women, actually, no.
We're going to have a follow-up. We're going to do the experiment, and then we're going to have a follow-up on that one.
Oh, my gosh. Anyways. I hear the women are mostly on there to give out Snapchats oh, come get on my Snapchat Premium.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Yeah. Check this out.
You know, my Instagram because I want followers.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And that sucks too, right? Because, you know, you're just a dude and you just want this thing, whatever it is that you want. Whatever it is, whatever your intentions are.
Yeah.
But oftentimes you're not getting that back. And that creates so much frustration. And again, it creates a scarcity set of mind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of women don't really understand what that whole situation feels like, right? Because even if you're not the most attractive woman, you're still getting checked. You're still getting, you know, catcalled sometimes. And sometimes, deep down inside, it does feel good. Deep down inside, sometimes, no. If he's a creepy guy, no. But if he's a fine Channing Tatum or Jason Momoa, you're kind of like, hey, you can catcall me.
Yes.
That is the exception. Mm-hmm. So boom. So is catcalling only catcalling when it's somebody who you don't want to catcalling you?
Yeah. Because like when you want somebody, when it's somebody fine doing that, you're just like,
it's not a catcall no more.
No, it's just like, oh, you trying to talk to me? Okay, bet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But
let me
like,
get my molar roll out.
If there's some, trying to get at you, it's just like, oh my.
So what you're saying is, right? What you're saying is,
unfortunate.
Something, right? Catcalling, objectifying, right? These things are inherently bad depending on the attractiveness of the perpetrator.
For me, no. I mean, because like to be honest with you, I've dated people that were not so attractive. I've dated people that are super attractive. I mean, so that's why, like, at this point in time, I'm just like, I don't really care. Like,
right.
If you're good looking, that's great.
Right.
And if you're not good looking, but you have a great personality, that's great.
That's great too.
Please be funny.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Humor
so important.
Yeah. Like, be good looking and funny too.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. Don't be a dummy bozo. Oh
my gosh. But I really don't see the importance of being good looking. I mean, there's a lot of I want to say there's a lot of
responsibility.
There's some
with great power comes great responsibility.
It's annoying because I listen. I'm not a dime, but it's just like, dude, the stuff that you deal with is like, I've had to tell this dude like, stop hitting me up before I hit your wife up because you're getting on my nerves. I've had people constantly like, please don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me you want to marry me. Don't tell me you want to have babies with me. Like, please leave me alone.
Yeah. And see, this is so what you're saying is, right? You don't see yourself as a dime, right? But yet again, you're still getting flooded, right? So, and that brings it all the way back around, right? That's why a lot of times it's easy for a woman to be like, nah, get out of here. Because you know it's just like a million. We just out here. My biggest advice, if I had to give any, is if you're a dude, don't be that desperate in the DMs. Yeah. Don't say nothing that you wouldn't say like out in public in them DMs because they're sharing. Yeah. They're screenshotting. Yeah. I have seen y'all's screenshots. Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that. I feel like it's childish. I feel like maybe just push it to the wayside. Just if you cuss them out if you need to, but you know, let it go. Like, hey, you know, leave me alone. Ignore it. Whatever. If you gotta snap. But don't put your shit on. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I think it's weird. I don't know.
So, men, the agreeable thing I think on both sides is this: we're both doing it, right? We can agree to disagree on who's doing it more, but at the end of the day, don't do it. Just be a good dude or a gal.
We're doing a survey around the country on the way population handles themselves and speaks and deals with their friends and interact with their peers.